HanieBCreations
coming at you with another pouch bag tutorial today. This one I like to refer to as my granny pouch bag. I love the way this one came out.
This is actually an unfinished pouch bag, but I am going to show you how to do it today.
Using a variety of colors, you can use any color you want. So let's get started.
So what I have here are a variety of colors that I've chosen that I really like. And what I'm going to do is start my pouch bag with 3 colors. And I'm going to go with a green. This is all 100% cotton thread. Usually I just use 3 colors in general. I think I'm going to do purple.
I'm in a purple mood. It's kind of like a love thing, you know? Love, 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 love. Because I'm all about love, you know, it's February.
Okay, and I'm going to start with the color that I want dead center, and I'm going to go with green dead center. Usually I like to take all of my cotton thread before I actually use it and roll it into a ball. And then I want to get my 2.5 crochet hook. The first thing we're going to do is start with a granny square, and many of you may already know how to do a granny square, but those of you who do not know how to do a granny square, I'm going to show you.
And granny squares have been around for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. Since my grandma was a granny. Does that make sense? Anyway, years and years.
I don't know why my camera's not focusing. So the first thing you're going to do is pull up a loop. We're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Join together with a slip stitch. And chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And for starters, this first 3 chain stitch is acting as a double crochet. Alright, so now we're going to double crochet into that center space, into the center loop, double crochet, I'll do another one. Then we're going to chain 1 and do another double crochet. Now what also, this little tail right here, I'm going to work the tail in as I crochet. That way you don't have to worry about it later. So just make sure that it's lined up next to your 6 chains right there, and just work it in. So just hold on to it and work it in. So we did chain 1, right? Okay. I think. Alright, chain 1. And then we're going to do 3 more double crochets. One thing I have learned since I started crocheting is patience. And crochet will sometimes really challenge those patience, and that's why I've learned patience. Okay, chain 1, double crochet again, 3 double crochets. Okay, and for the final one, chain 1 and okay, now we're going to join into that first, well, you got the 3 chains, so it's going to go right into the top chain. See that right there? Let's see. Yeah, that's it. So just place the hook inside that first top of the chain from the beginning and yarn over and pull through once and then pull through twice. Now, we have this little bit of thread hanging off there. So I'm just going to go right on and clip it because otherwise it's going to irritate me. Alright, now
from here, look how nice that looks. Doesn't that look nice? I like that.
So now you have these little spaces in between your granny square, right? You have, see these spaces? Now we're going to be working into those spaces. So that's going to be like your every third. So we're going to start right here, right here, but we're going to switch colors. Now I'm going to take it to my dark purple, which I love. Okay. Changing colors are going to take your purple and hold on to it. Trying it. So I'm talking about patience. Go into the next, pull the yarn through, 1 and 2, and then I'm just going to cut this yarn and get it out of the way and just pull that through. Don't worry about it, it's not going to come apart. Alright, now I'm going to go back in to this space right here. I'm going to pull my purple color through. Make sure you grab this this tail here. Just hold on to it. Alright, now we're going to chain. Trying my patience. Alright, chain 3. Chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now, double crochet again into that space, same space. Hold your tail, and we're gonna work that tail in. So when you want to work in your yarn, always make sure you hold it close to whatever stitch you're working in. That way, whenever you do a stitch, you've got the yarn that you're working in is also being taken care of, and you're gonna, you don't have to weave it in later. So it's sort of an advanced technique. So now what we're doing is we're doing a double crochet. So yarn over, place the hook right back into that center space right there. See that? That's in between your 3 spots. your 3 double crochets from previously. Okay. Alright, yarn over, pull through. I know it can be confusing, especially if you're a beginner. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Alright, now we're going to do one more double crochet. Alright, chain 1. One, two, three. So we're going to yarn over with chain 1, yarn over, go into the next corner space, and we're going to chain, and we're going to crochet 3 double crochets into that space. Like that. Now we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to do 3 more double crochets in that space. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Chain 1, and we're going to skip this 3 worked double crochets. We're going to go into this space right here. Again, double crochet,
You see how those tails, they just love to get in the way when you're trying to do something.
I don't like to cut, you know, even if I can cut, I don't always like to, just in case I mess up. I'm going to have to undo everything, you know. So I try to deal with it as much as possible. Alright, moving on. Chain 1, 3 double crochets, alright. Now we're going to move on to the next space. 3 double crochet,
I wish you guys could talk to me and be like, hey, you're out of focus. Hey, you went out of frame.
I'll tell you, it's hard doing these sometimes just for that reason. Alright, so we did our 1 set, right? Now we're going to do another one. Chain 1, or do another set in the same. More. Okay, chain 1, double crochet into the next space there,
I love these little granny squares. Ugh, I love them. I love playing around with color. That's a thing. And these are so colorful and cheerful.
Now we're going to chain one. And this is, whoops. I think I already did it. Did I? No. Always make sure you check your work regularly because it'll save you a ton of time. I'm the type of person that rips everything out if it's not done right. So, I try to check my work frequently to make sure, because I don't really like having to start over once I've gotten halfway through the, through the project. But I've done it multiple times where I've just ripped everything out. Okay.
Uh-oh. Look what I did. I actually just realized this. You see? You see? Somebody could have stopped me. Maybe I should start doing live videos.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not how many I wanted. I only wanted 4. One.
But it looks kind of cute though. This is kind of a really cute. This is a good error. This was an error. And I like it. So I'm gonna keep this. This is actually perfect. This is actually better.
See, look, here's my original. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I like this better because it actually is more round. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and chain one. And then we're going to join with that first chain. As we did before, right into the top, and just slip stitch that guy right in there. Like that. Now we can go ahead and I'm going to just cut this off because we're not going to need it. But we're going to leave the tail long and we're just going to pull it out. That's all we're going to do. But we're going to leave that there and we'll work it in later. And now, bet you don't know what the next step is. Well, I'm going to tell you what the next step is. So now, normally what I would do is I would take this color and I would I would start making my bag out of this color right here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add pink in because I want to add pink in. And I'm just going to do pink for a few rows and then I'll go to the green. So it's going to be like, I'm kind of sort of designing this as we go. You know, honestly, I think that's why I enjoy making the videos, because I really as a designer, I create something, I don't even know how I did it. I try to keep notes, but I'm not that great at it. I will jot down some notes, but then oftentimes I have issues when I go back to try to do it the second or the third time. I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? So this is really good because it records it all for me, and then that way I don't really forget and I can go back and write it up. Alright, so now we're going to switch colors again and we're just going to go right on ahead, and I think I did okay. So now I'm going to now we're not going to be working in these large spaces anymore. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my hook right in to that first top single crochet or double crochet right in there. Okay, here we go. We're going to pull the pink through and then do a single or pull through slip stitch there.
Now I've got all these yarn strands.
We've got a purple and a pink strand. Both strands are up near the edge of my, both of these strands are up near the edge, so I'm going to work them in. Just hold them right next to my worked area, and we're going to do single crochet right along into every single double crochet and chain stitch all the way around. So single crochet, place the hook in, make sure it's underneath those two strands that you're working in. Yarn over, pull through. And yarn over, pull through. And crochet. So my pink is now gone, which is awesome. I've got that one out of the way. And I can either clip that purple one or just keep working it in. You know, it's up to me. I think I'm just going to work it in a few more stitches. And then I'll clip it. This, as long as it's worked in pretty good, it's I'm going to go ahead and clip it now. Because, you know, it does kind of add a little extra work to have to hold it there, you know. But, so. Okay, you guys with me so far? So you see how the bag is already starting to take on a, it's already, this single crochet is already creating a round cup. And that's what you want for your pouch bags. And I'm only adding the pink because I want to see the color. As I said, you can make it your own. You can add your own, choose your own colors and your own color combinations. I mean, you can do a solid color if you want to.
But why waste this beautiful pattern? You know, to have a variety of colors that actually look well together, or that work well, that complement each other. That's fun to look at.
Well, this is tough. There we go. Alright, now we're going to join to the first single crochet with the slip stitch. It's pretty much the standard for ending any row of crochet or round or whatever. So now what I want to do is yarn over, place your hook into the next stitch, which is single crochet, yarn over, pull through, and you have 3 on your hook. Yarn over, and we're going to pull through all 3. This is called a half double crochet. And I like it because it's still a tight stitch, but it's a larger stitch. And what I mean by that is it gives it more volume. So it looks nice. And it's pretty easy. Yarn over, yarn over, yarn over, pull through 3. Yarn over, yarn over, yarn over, pull through 3. Simple. Well, let's just do that all the way around. Okay, now we're going to just go ahead and join with a slip stitch into that first half double crochet. And this is what it's looking like so far, which is really good.
This doggone thing is irritating me. Alright, I'm just gonna like pull it out of the way somehow. Just until I can get to the end. It's irritating me.
Alright, hopefully that'll keep it out of the way. Alright, now chain 1. I think I want to do, yeah, I'm going to do another row of half double crochet. Alright, so half double crochet around. And at this point, most of you probably know how to do this, so I'm going to speed this up and kick it into a time lapse just to get around a little faster. So it's not that I know how to crochet faster, or it's not that I know how to crochet this fast. I'm just gonna zip through it with my video editing technology. And here we go. Okay, this is the last one, and we're going to join together. And I think at this point I want to go ahead now and change to my green. So I'm going to just fasten this off. So what you do, again, place the hook into the next double crochet, pull the yarn through that, and then through the original chain, and then we're going to cut this, leaving a long tail, and that's called, once again, fastening off. And that just means we fastened off from. Okay, we're going to go ahead and place the hook in where we left off to change the color back to green. Pull through, yarn over, and pull through. And we're going to take our 2 strands that are hanging out and just hold them up along the edge of the unworked area here. And now what I want to do is chain 1 more. So we're going to now start a double crochet. And we're probably going to end up doing at least 4 or 5 rows. I'm not sure if I want to change the color again. I might want to add purple at the top, but I'll decide as we go. So starting with double crochet into each of the half double crochets. Yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert hook, and also I always make sure I go through both strands of the unworked area. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. More than likely I'm going to have to add more thread. I'll probably get 2.5 rows from what I have here. And this is like considered one skein of the cotton thread. But I started it here, or I don't know. Anyway, you'll probably need at least one. I always give 2 skeins for the main color, but then if I run out, I might just choose to use another color. Why not? Okay, joining to that 3rd chain stitch there, or top of the double crochet, and pull through, and chain 2, and move around again with double crochet. So the chain 2, just for those of you who are new to crochet, the chain 2 was the first double crochet. You're going to want to do at least 4 rows. So, one of the reasons I choose to do single and half double crochet around the bottom is because I just want to make sure that those stitches are tighter, so that when you put things in the bag, you know, it's not. Okay, well, since I don't really want to do this, but so I've done 3 rows, and I was going to switch or continue using green for the final row, but I ran out of this color, the same color. I have a lighter green, but I don't want to use a lighter green. So what I think I will do is I'm just going to pull this out. And so I've done 3 complete rows. And I'm just gonna switch on over to back to purple. I think that'll look pretty. So just go ahead and drop the hook into the next stitch here. Pull in purple. Slip purple through and then yarn over and continue, whoops, double crochet with purple. Okay, and I'm gonna just clip this yarn, green thread, get that out of the way. We're gonna hold the 2 colors, the 2 tails right along the edge here and work them in. Okay, back to double crochet. This is actually going to be really pretty.
I know I said it already, but I love color. It just does something to your senses, at least it does to mine. I don't know about everyone else, but color makes me happy. Pretty colors.
So I'm kind of moving a little slower because I have to work in the tails. And even for someone like myself who's been crocheting a while now, it's still a little bit challenging. I think one time I might try a live crochet video just to see how it goes. I'll have to think about it. We'll see. See how that looks? Oh yeah, I like that. I love happy accidents, okay? We are having a couple of really happy accidents. First with the bottom, and now with running out of green to add more purple, which really just looks nice to me. So, let me just see where we're at here. I like to see if we've got 2 inches long. Okay, so we do. So this is where I will now add, I'm going to add another row, but this is where I go back to half double crochet around the top. So chain 1, and we're going to do half double crochet around the top. This is what I like to call my edge, and then also it makes a nice area for the pouch, for the string. And it's kind of like an edging. I also apologize for the lighting. I'm working with not the best, lighting conditions, and so hopefully it's still bright enough that it's not hindering your ability to see. Okay. Slip stitch and fasten off. Okay. Now, another thing that I'm going to do is just for demonstration purposes only. I have a cord that I've already made previously. It's blue. And so I'm going to show you how to weave it in case you haven't seen my other videos, but you're more than welcome to also go to my other videos and check it out. And I will be crocheting one to match. I usually always make a chain cord drawstring, excuse me. I make a drawstring out of the same exact color, and then I'll weave that through. But generally what I do is I start at the end, and then I'll weave these in also. But basically this is just a chain, and I usually chain about 200. So most of my videos will show how this is done. So any pouch bag tutorial that I've done will have this included. I just have done so many pouch bag tutorials that I really don't feel the need to have to do another one here on camera. Basically, I'm just showing you a new pattern. So in demonstrating how I do it, we'll just start with the corner or the edge, and I usually go through 1, 2, 3, for starters. Pull it through. I bring it around and I weave it in and out. So I count 1, 2, 3, so every third. I mean, you can do every 2. I usually just do every third. And then I just take it around, I weave it in. Whoops, okay. So anyway, you get the idea, right? Okay, so you weave it around, and then once you have it weaved in, then you tie the 2 together, and you have the pouch. You just pull on it, and it makes a little nice little cute little pouch. Okay? So, it would really help me out a lot if you guys not only like the video with a thumbs up, but share on your social media pages. I personally do not have Facebook. I'm not a Facebook fan. I never have been. I have social media. I have Twitter. And I have Instagram. You can find all my links in the comment section. Or excuse me, in the description of my videos. You're more than welcome to follow me, and I would love it if you guys shared the videos. It really helps out a lot. I do go through quite a bit of work with the crochet videos, so anyway, you know, I appreciate you all, and I hope that this is a nice little cute addition for your Easter coming up in a couple of months. We have quite a few months, but I think that'll make a cute little Easter pouch bag to give away at that time, or before, or birthdays, or, you know, just spring gifts, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me on this channel, and please like and subscribe, and you know, leave comments. Let me know if you have an idea you want me to come up with a design for. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you when I see ya. Have a creative day.
Good night, good day, or whatever time of day it is.